graceful and virile creature if there ever was one.
The Cursed Skull. I think you might have said some dialogue about it, but I must have dumbed it up. The hollowed eyes stare at you blindly, and you can't help feeling a shiver of dread running up your spine. Hey, how's it going? I'm going up your spine. So actually, I think this is the... There's only these two, the skull and the globe, the two big DLCs. You never know. The two big... Oh, okay. Well,
Got somewhere to go, have you?
if you hear a little buzzing, that's my phone. Yeah, these two big DLC things, and then...
I sense the presence of the living. Hear my plea, mortal one! I was once a brave knight, cursed by a vile necromancer, to spend eternity in this terrible dimension. Only the wisps who hide nearby can release me from this torment. Bring them to me, that I may find peace at last. The wisps fear all that is living. Hide behind the visage of the dead, and you will gain their trust. Lead them to me, I implore you.
So this DLC does, this mission in particular, does offer us some interesting rewards. And I feel like we can complete this quite early on in the story, actually. Because we got... There's a reason they call them Hollow Men. You can fit right in them. Oh! Bam! We look like Hollow Men. I'm an undead zombie. Rawr. Costumes in this DLC. I don't know if the chicken is one.
This bewitched statue shall open the way, if you can mimic it exactly.
Fun fact, in Fable 3, the level up mechanic is like a path in this like weird alternate dimension thing, and you can't. And in order to upgrade your damage and skills and unlock new skills and abilities, you have to open chests using seals you get from combat. There's no three different trees of experience. There's just seals, hero seals, and through certain parts of the game, big story quest, gates will unlock, and they will have a little plinth right here, exactly in this spot, that shows your hero's current weapons, how they look, and your current hero's outfit and how you look. It's pretty cool, but this thing, I think. Yeah, I did it. Well, people are messaging me, but hey, I'm busy doing very important work here. I'm doing very important.
You will need to find the beast's costume before you can open the gate. Its pieces lie further along the path. But beware the true monsters.
I think I need something for that thing too. Is this... Let me dig this up because this might be one of the costumes, actually. I mean, probably not, but, you know, worth a try. No, you're a loot. Alright, well. Awesome. Okay, so I need the beast costume. But... You look like... No, it's not the same costume. But I need the... Oh, there's a path this way. Okay. That makes sense. Perfect sense in my head. That's why I'm... there's Valkyries here. And they're really weak. Ish. Weakish. Weak enough. What's over here? Oh, look, more statue. Slanderous. Oh, cool. Whatever, I don't care. So our costumes we get here are costumes of enemies. That's interesting. Hollow Men, we're going to get a Valkyrie one and a Hob one. Which is pretty cool. Should give it to that guy Thomas we met earlier. So, another thing I wanted to elaborate on that I talked about earlier is if you did the the quest involving the Brightwood Tower that Gareth lived in, you would purchase the place, but then when you sleep in the bed, you get teleported to an alternate dimension by Chesty, who is a demonic god of mimics, I say, in my headcanon. That's kind of stupid headcanon. Headcanon confirmed. In my mind, he's like, I consider him like a demon of mimics. Like, a god of mimics, even. It is a chest that, it doesn't talk, it speaks to you only in text because, I guess, limitations of the gameplay. But, basically, it's a chest that's super, like, demonic, that summons people to this dimension to toy with them, kill them, and entrap their souls. It's pretty cool and also terrifying. And what you do is, you beat him and you get one of the 3 Divinity Stones, sorry, which are like the super ultimate powerful stones, which has super ultimate powers or whatever. But it's the Diamond of Sorrow, which is a piece of Chesty's heart, which I believe is part of how the main character, because this character creates an alternate dimension that his children use, his son or daughter, whoever you pick, in the 3rd game uses as sort of like a safe base. And I think that along with these statues are how he is able to harness that power, because this is an alternate dimension. This is straight up an alternate dimension that we were brought to because of the Crystal Skull, along with the other thing. Oh, cool! Just on the command. Rar, I am one of you now. So yeah, I think he uses these objects along with, I don't know if this DLC's canon, but I'm pretty sure you getting Chesty's canon, considering you encounter Son of Chesty in the... Yeah? Yeah? Is that the right one? Yeah? Couldn't be... Oh. Fine, I see how it is. So, yeah, get this one. Rar, I'm scary monster.
Remember, the wisps fear living flesh. Only in the guise of a corpse will they follow you.
Boom, I'm undead monster, follow me. Oh look, it's like summoning. It's like homing soul mass from the Dark Souls. Only not quite. If they really wanted to pad this out, they could have had me fight some undead that would take these dudes from me, and I'd have to fight and kill them.
Yes! I can feel the chains that hold me slipping away. Bring me more, I beg you.
I like running like this with the shoulder pads and the arms. It kind of looks like has his hands out, running like all sissy, like. It's funny. Rawr, scary monster, let me through. These are awesome. I wish I had. Actually, pretty much like this one. I wish I had this one or the Hob one. Any of them, really. Would be great Halloween costumes. Look at this desolate place. Wow. I wonder what the story behind... Uh-oh, Hobbs. I have to fight the Hobbs now. I wonder what the next costume is. Oh, nice. Wow, these guys are weak. This guy says more of a story DLC. Like, I wonder what the story behind that Cursed Knight is. I wish... Man, I wish there'd be another main Fable game. Fable 4. It's like I said, I'm pretty sure it's canon that you save your sister in this game. And her and Scythe appear in the 4th game. Would appear in the 4th game, or whatever the last game in the series would be, to stop the...
You need lies within that chest. You will have to become the most brutish of all creatures. Can you do this?
The brutish of all creatures, man. That's what my headcanon confirmed says. I hated how much that phrase annoys me. It's just the needless repetition of something. Like, if they're like, oh, hey, this theory about thing, I'd be like, oh, that's a cool, yeah, that's a pretty cool headcanon. But instead, everyone just replies, headcanon confirmed. It's like sitting first on a YouTube video, like, shut up. There's no point in doing it. You're not making your mama proud. No one's proud of you when you say stuff like that. I'm not sure how a ghost explodes, but sure. Why not? Oh, I'm one of you though. No. I'm a hop like you. Why am I fighting my brethren? Oh well, let me fight as an undead monster. I'm an undead monster. Aw, you scared of the undead? You should be. Ah! My nose is all itchy. I hate it when my nose itches. You know the phrase like, oh, your nose itches when you're gonna kiss a fool. Well, my nose has itched before. And I haven't seen nobodies. I ain't been kissing no fool. No nothing.
The necromancer who imprisoned me had a macabre sense of humor and a twisted love for costume parties. It was his belief that no hero ever stooped to wearing such ridiculous outfits, and so I would be trapped here forever. Beware the poison river. You are far too corporeal to cross it safely.
Can you go do the thing for me? Jeez. What are you waiting for? A paycheck? You're incorporeal. You're a ghost. You don't get no paycheck.
I can sense them. More wisps cutting through the air like mocking rays of sunshine. Bring them to me!
What kind of brave knight needs evil wisps to gain energy? That sounds very sinister and not like a... Ah, jeez. It's so useless. Not like a good guy thing to do. Take this guy with me. It might be helpful. Oh, what even was that? Hey, there's a statue thing over there. I don't care. Pull my finger? Wait, was that the right one? Oh, jeez. Yeah, it was. Come to me, little wispy wisps. Oh. I have to be an undead monster. I wonder what the point of that other guy was. Maybe just to show that it was there? I don't know. Open. Yeah. And that's so convenient. We're almost right next to him.
Thank you, witless mortal. You have granted me my freedom. Now, I will grant you the greatest gift of all. Death!
Oh no, he was evil this whole time. Who would have thought of that? So I went and bought a bunch of fire spells because, surprise, surprise, undead are weak to fire. And this, boom, just obliterates them. And Necromancer might be weak to fire, but get a nice big fire spell charged, and just blast away the undead. Beautiful. So pretty like. But you're not the guy I want to fight. No. The Necromancer's right there. And the Necromancer gets hit in between this spells, I think. I'm pretty sure he gets hit by this. Yeah, it does. No, I want to fight. I want to shoot this guy. Massive damage. Oh, no. Fire spell's so cool. It's like shooting like a Hadouken or something. The ability to... jeez, I don't know what's going on there. The ability to shoot a fireball is just so cool. Did I even hit him? I don't know. Whoa. Oh. I thought that guy looked like he might have been an enemy from a previous game, or a future game, even. That would have been pretty cool if they put designs from the third game in here. Fire, baby. Wow, that was like half the time it took for the first quest. First quest took twice as long. I guess they were getting tired at this point. Maybe losing funding. Ugh. The whole point of this quest is to see a vision of our future. And, well, I'll leave it to you to decide how worth it was.
That's quite remarkable. Another successful exorcism. That skull'll make a perfect paperweight. Lovely stuff. Well, my source has finally come through. I have in my hands the item that offers visions of the future, and it's, well, not quite what I was expecting. I was hoping for a nice crystal ball, or some pretty cards. Even a bucket of entrails would have been better than this. Here, you can have it. I'll never be able to sell it to anyone else, and to tell you the truth, it gives me the willies, and not the good kind.
Let's talk about this for a second. His supplier of magical items came through and gave him a small thing of the spire, which allows you to have visions. I think his supplier was Teresa herself. Because think about it. She gave him the music box, the weapon that allowed Lucian to be defeated, but didn't allow him to be stopped before he built the spire, because she needed the spire to be built. She let him go through with everything, built the spire up until to a point until it was going to be too much and he was going to be too powerful. And she set her other plans in motion to summon the three heroes of skill, and us, the main hero, to defeat him. And since the spire was all built and ready to go, and we defeated them just in the nick of time, she kicked us out and took the spire for herself, because I believe that she needs the spire's power to foretell, to see the future of when the evil corruption thing is going to attack from the void. That's you remember the thing that's literally the dark essence, the dark link version of William Black, the most powerful person in existence, because he's still around. The guy who basically invented and harnessed the first bit of will and power in heroes. We share his blood. We're the most powerful heroes in existence, share his blood. Yeah. The evil version of that, which will never be explained or explored.
Best of luck with that, and don't let anyone know.
Don't let anyone know you have it. Blah blah blah. To be fair, who would purchase a mini spire? Hey, it's like purchasing a mini version of the Berlin Wall. Be like, yeah, dude, check this out, my Berlin Wall statue. It's like, no, it's super evil and stuff. Hey, you never know. 30 silver keys, not bad. Let's use it and let's get our vision.
Nowhere to go, have you?
Here you are again. You knew you'd return here one day, did you not? I know what your question is. Yes, the spire had a gift for me too. The future has always whispered to me, and I have followed its sound blindly. But now I can see all possible futures. There are many threads, too many to count. Yet there are moments when they all converge. Events that cannot be avoided. Futures which must be fulfilled. It is time I showed you one such future. Take my hand, one last time. It is many years from now. A king feels age weighing him down, and the responsibility of an entire kingdom. These are his men, loyal soldiers who would die for him. Many already have, on battlefields at home and in faraway lands. They would follow him wherever he leads. These are his people, subjects who worship him, who trust him to guide them, protect them, and govern them. And this is his throne, Albion's seat of power, where he has made countless decisions, delivered justice, and led a nation. Yet none of this is of the least importance. This is the real future. His child, not yet born, but destined for greatness. A child on whom the fate of Albion will depend one day, as will the fate of Aurora. These things you will understand in time. For now, you must live your life and prepare for what is to come. Take care, little sparrow, and remember, I am always here, always watching.
And that marks the end and the true reign of us. Now, he does give us one last item, which is a Colosseum thing, where we can enter another Colosseum battle, arena thing, but I don't want to do that because I don't care for that. But let's talk about that ending for a second. That child is the player character in Fable 3. And the important events she's talking about are the events that involve the creatures of the corruption from the Void. The Void is this alternate dimension full of evil. Jack of Blades came from there. And the corruption is the evilness created by William Black. William Black went there, came back, he found himself corrupted, and has this like corruption inside of him. So he went back and purged it out of him, and that essence became the corruption, which one of his chief lieutenants, a lieutenant, is the main bad guy in the third game. This creature who can cause millions of lives, can kill millions of lives in the third game, is just a lieutenant of this guy. The Crawler is the guy we fight in the third game, which we'll get around to it. He is in Astera, that place she mentioned with the A. It's a land across the sea, a desert-y place, and the Crawler is banished there. And it's caused a lot of chaos and mayhem for them. But we wake it in the third game, accidentally of course, and cause it to come back over to Albion, in which, being a hero with the blood of William Black, we are able to defeat it once and for all, but not without sacrifice. But that is another story for another day. Point is, we saw the future, we saw the player character for 3, and we got hints at the future. The corruption is coming. We will fight the Crawler, we will fight his lieutenants, we'll fight his generals, and maybe one day, if we're lucky, we'll get that last Fable game in which we fight him alongside Scythe, aka William Black. But until then, I hope you enjoyed. That was Fable 2! And that's going to be this is the last video I'm going to do. I'm not going to do any of the collectibles. I decided It's way too much editing, way too much stress to go around and collect over 100 items. 50 keys, 50 gargoyles, DLC items, demon doors, chests. It's too much for me. I'm sorry, there are plenty of other guides out there.